All right, our next story is up in Portland. I got the Portland shirt on, and I actually got a Portland video dropping tomorrow, so guys, be ready for that. But yeah, in Portland, they got several bridges over the Willamette River, one of them which is the Burnside Bridge. And what's going on in Oregon is that they're trying to get these bridges up to the standard that can withstand earthquakes, because most of the bridges in the area are older and not built to withstand an earthquake. And the next big one that does hit, if it were to hit right now, would be a lot of pain. So let's take a look at what's going on here with the Burnside Bridge in downtown Portland.
Burnside Bridge in Portland has been delayed again. This time it's indefinite. There's no new start date for construction, as county leaders say they're unlikely to get federal funds to move forward. The project is intended to replace the century-old Burnside Bridge with one capable of withstanding a major earthquake in the Pacific Northwest. We've already seen some renderings of a potential new bridge. Multnomah County is continuing its design work, saying it will reach a 60% milestone by next summer. But construction now looks a long way off, if it's possible at all. The 2027 start date was pushed back to 2028 earlier this year. This summer, Multnomah County applied again for hundreds of millions of dollars in federal funds, even though county officials felt it was unlikely.
I think we're realistic about our chances to be competitive for discretionary grants with this current federal administration. It didn't take that much staff work because we've already done it before. It took a little cleaning up. So if it really took a lot of staff work, I'm not sure the benefits would outweigh the work, to your question. But in this case, it does.
That application for $447 million from a federal bridge investment program is still under review. The county says it expects to hear back around the start of the new year, but county leaders seem pessimistic, saying today that the current federal climate is stalling the Burnside Bridge replacement project. Community Services Director Margie Bradway said in a statement, "As uncertain as the future appears, if and when things change, our goal is for the county to be as resourceful and..."
Yeah, the federal government, I'm sure you guys have seen the news, the federal government and Oregon and Portland are not on good terms right now. But let me show you where this Burnside Bridge in Portland. Get over here to the USA. Okay, so you see downtown Portland is right here. And you got all these little bridges that go over the Willamette River, which runs down here. So the Burnside, that's the Hawthorne. Yep, the Burnside, this is one of the main ones right here. So yeah, this is the current bridge. And this is the one that has that Welcome to Oregon sign. I think you can see it right here. Yep. Yeah, that's the Burnside Bridge, the one with this view right here. So if you visit Portland, this is like a popular spot for people to take photos. So this bridge is over a century old and in dire need of replacement to withstand earthquakes. So they want $400 million from the federal government. And there you go. You see Interstate 5 right there running next to it. That major interchange where Interstate 84 ends. So yeah, the Burnside Bridge. Let's get back to it.
It is possible to offer a construction-ready project. When the federal government is ready to invest in our region again, we'll be prepared to hit the ground running and maximize the benefits that federal funding offers. Earlier this year, crews tested the foundations and soil around the Burnside Bridge to see how the bridge would respond to a seismic event. They found the soil is actually more resilient than they first thought, helping engineers shape their plans for a new Burnside Bridge. Currently, there are no Portland bridges crossing the Willamette that are deemed seismically safe. A Burnside Bridge replacement would close that crossing for roughly 5 years, seriously impacting traffic in Portland. The projected cost of the project has nearly doubled from the county's longtime goal of under $900 million to a new projection of $1.6 to $1.8 billion. The county blames costs for labor and materials, even though they recently shaved $160 million off the total price tag.
So what he said is that none of these bridges in Portland right now can withstand a seismic event. So Portland is a disaster waiting to happen on that front. So basically all these bridges, we have a major seismic event then Portland will be crippled, because even the Interstate 5 bridge is outdated and can't withstand an earthquake either to cross the Columbia River to the north. So, but when you apply for these grants from the federal government, you are competing against other states and cities that want money for bridges as well. So we'll have to see early next year what gets approved. But yeah, what's going on between Oregon and the federal government in the news lately, I wouldn't be surprised if they did not get this grant for this bridge, but we shall see in a few months.